Hey, what's going on, everybody? Caleb and Sarah back with reviews. Like a sir, sporting Freedom Vape t-shirts because that is where I work now. And hey Barry, hey Scott, what y'all doing? So today, as the title says, we are going to be making Chick-Fil-A style chicken nuggets.
And fried pickles.
And fried pickles she's attempting to make over there. What's up? Nothing much, gut man. Nothing much. Welcome to the live stream. All right, so yes, normally this is on Friday, but
This is making a huge mess.
but it's Halloween, and Sarah wanted to go as a cow, and we heard we were getting a Chick-Fil-A in Huntsville, and we weren't. Oh, well, now you'll know where we live. If you don't watch this live stream, oh well. We were getting a Chick-Fil-A here, and
I can't get it off my finger. Here, got it.
and what was I gonna say? ADHD. You gotta love it. No, you don't. We were getting a Chick-fil-A here, and she was just craving some Chick-fil-A chicken, and it started raining and there's a tornado watch, so we decided to go ahead with making
Should
some.
I just dunk them? I shouldn't have left these in there like that because now it's like slimy.
We just figured we'd make some Chick-fil-A chicken for today's show. So let's go over some ingredients. First, you'll need 2 chicken breasts cut up into bite-sized chunks.
About 2 inches.
Not about 2 inches.
That's what the...
It's about 1 inch cube. I've actually had those brining in some pickle juice and salt water because we ran out of pickle juice for about an hour now.
Okay, I can dunk these now, right? You
Yeah.
think that's enough in there?
Yeah, probably. So y'all can't see this, but
Oh, hey. That makes my life easier.
there you go. They're in there. You can see the shadow.
They're not in the juice. They're in the juice.
They're in the brine. Okay, so that's the first thing you're gonna need is plenty of pickle juice if you wanna do them the correct way. And if not, you can use some
All right,
salt
I'm scared.
and some water. Just dunk them. See, not that bad.
Should I put the
You can
lid
put the lid on, yeah.
Where is it?
Right there, babe, right in front of you. Okay, so that's first ingredient you're gonna need, some chicken breasts, some pickle juice, or some salt and water.
Don't let it sit because it does this. It's like sticky.
No, it's not a filet, it's the best chicken that you can buy here. That's not, well, Cane's is pretty good. You need to get a Chick-fil-A in your life, sir. Petition to have a Chick-fil-A built.
I'm scared.
Just go watch those. Go dry your hands and watch those. Okay, so that's ingredients number 1 and 2.
Oh gosh, should I turn it down?
No, okay, that's fine.
I'm scared.
She's never used a deep fryer before. Second ingredient, you're gonna need all-purpose flour or bread flour. It's kind of up to what.
Flour is preferable.
It's kind of what you prefer. Third ingredient, you're gonna need an egg to 2 eggs, depending on how much you're gonna make. And for the egg wash, which you're gonna need some whole milk, nice and fatty milk. That's what you need. And oddly enough, another ingredient is you're gonna need powdered sugar and salt and pepper to taste. That's basically it, guys. So while those are finishing the brine, we're going to go ahead and make our dry stuff.
I thought the dressing is going in this bowl.
No, it's going in this bowl.
What's going in this bowl?
The chicken when I'm done powdering it, so we can put it all in once. You also can use your favorite assortment of utensils. They're not necessarily. Do you want me to just go ahead and make the dry stuff? You wanted to, but do you want me to just go do it? Go ahead.
I can do it.
Pull them out. You can look at them.
I know, they're not done yet.
All right. So for this recipe, we have a lot more chicken than we were anticipating, so we're gonna double it. Usually 2 medium-sized. No, we can do it in there if you want. 2 medium-sized chicken breasts would need 1 cup of flour and 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar. We're gonna double it and then use a little bit more powdered sugar. We like a little bit more. So there's 1 cup. Get it all out. There you go.
Can you check on the pickles?
Yeah. Just talk.
So that's your 2 cups of flour. So that, or we'll still need that measuring cup, but we can do that in a minute.
What do you need a measuring cup for?
The milk. And then Shit, what happened to my powder? There it is.
Don't move the bucket. Now it's gonna get everywhere. Yes, a little bit like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Ow. Oop.
And then we're going to take, I'm going to do 2.5 teaspoons of the powdered sugar just because I think it makes it taste a little bit better.
It says we're still live on here, but it doesn't over here. There we go. It came back.
So that's 1.
Yes, without the herbs and spices. It's a little bit cleaner is what it,
2.
it's really clean taste. And she's gonna do 2.5. 2.5. Okay, then she's gonna use a fork and mix that all up, and that's gonna be our dry stuff. I'm actually gonna add something in there real quick. I was gonna add salt and pepper real quick.
I was just mixing this in there first. Go ahead. You can go ahead and start.
Well, I can't because you're in the way. Okay.
We're using pink Himalayan salt. That's enough salt.
No, you gotta have enough for the whole powder, for the whole thing. I use pink Himalayan salt, not necessarily for the health benefits, but it's a stronger flavor with less actual need for the salt. Let's tilt this down real quick so y'all can see what we're doing. Okay, so this is the dry rub, this is the powdered sugar. Use celery salt. It adds a lot of flavor. I just prefer pink Himalayan salt. Okay, we're gonna add pepper. No, it's not.
Babe, the pepper came out really strong.
You're looking at the top layer. It has to mix into the whole thing. So you can barely see it now. We're gonna move some stuff out of the way. Y'all are gonna get this kind of view for a hot minute while we are making things. Is that good? Or you want me to add more pepper?
Maybe a little bit more pepper, but not too much.
Okay. Oh, that's our egg wash. That's what it was.
I'm gonna crack the eggs.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so now that you've got your dry ingredients mixed, you need 2 eggs.
Because like typically if you're doing
We
just
doubled
a
it.
small batch, you'll do 1, but because we doubled it, we're gonna use 2 extra large eggs.
She was trying to do it with one hand like a BA. Damn. Way to basically break it in half all the way. Okay, now that the eggs are in there, we're going to use...
Give me the measuring cup, please, sir.
No, it's dirty, babe.
So?
Okay. Now you're going to need 2 cups of whole milk. My brain went blank. That's good. And I'm going to show y'all the making process while she...
And Sarah's gonna drink the rest of this milk.
Weirdo. Anything that's dirty you can just put in your sink. You don't need it. Okay. So while she's over there, I'm going to whisk up.
I should turn it up because these aren't cooking very fast.
Okay, turn them up. Turn it up all the way. While she's over there checking on the pickles, I'm going to whisk together this egg wash. And you know it's well mixed when you don't see any large chunks of yellow anymore and the whole thing overall looks like you pissed in a bowl and threw some milk on top.
That's disgusting.
Am I wrong? Okay, consistency should be even. All right, I need another plate or bowl, babe, if you've got one. I need another plate or bowl or someplace to put the chicken when I'm done breading it. You're really bad at like thinking on the fly. Just give me a bowl.
I don't have a big one. What happened to the other big one? Oh.
We use it. It's okay, just give me a small one. I'll make it fit. I mean, that's
That is the only size we have.
okay then. Maybe we don't. Maybe we have a bigger one. We're gonna use a pan. because this won't fit the chicken. Okay. We're all sorts of
I'll put the
dirty up
pickles
in here. All right, once you've got your egg wash, your dry ingredients, and something to put your chicken in until you're ready to deep fry it, then you drain off your brine.
I'm gonna help.
This is gonna be fun. I'm probably gonna use this to drain it and just cover it over here. So this is gonna be a little off screen, guys, but bear with me. And this chicken has been brining for about an hour now. A little over an hour, actually.
Yeah, about an hour and or an hour and 15 minutes.
45 minutes to an hour and a half is a good sweet spot. But that chicken looks to be just about ready. All right, so the next
These
thing you...
pickles are gonna be a little bit.
About fine.
No, they're gonna be a little bit different than the other set was.
Okay, so next you're going to take your, let's see if you can see this, chicken that you've been brining, and we're gonna put some of that in the egg wash. We're just gonna take a couple chunks. Use your hands, don't be afraid, be a man, use your hands.
Sarah used her hands and she's definitely not a man.
She used her hands for pickles. Then you wanna give everything a thorough battering. Just soak it up.
Hey guys, I don't know if y'all saw, I don't know if we've done a live stream since I've been sick, but after a week and a half, I am finally not sick anymore.
It's almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, like I was sick for like what felt like an eternity.
Okay, when you're done, shake off the
Are
excess.
these done?
They look done. Are they golden brown?
Oh, those might be overdone.
Just take them out. No, those look fine. Those look good.
The pickles are black though.
That's fine. Shake off your excess. Plop it in whatever containment unit you are using.
We are using a pot.
We ran out of things since she did pickles before this. Doot. This is the boring part.
This did not work.
It didn't?
I need a fork or something so I can pull these out.
I had an extra one. What'd you do with it?
What are you doing with the spatula?
Nothing?
Give me the spatula and I'll choose the spatula. Yeah, some of these are burnt.
I'll eat them. Okay. Time for round 2 with the chicken. I'm gonna double fist this shit. We'll just do it this way. We'll put all the chicken in the egg wash. Don't be afraid to get dirty, guys. We're from Texas. We're Southern. Don't be afraid to get dirty. It's gonna make some good food. And if it doesn't, we'll make burgers or something.
Yeah, if they turn out nasty, let's just make burgers.
Thorough egg washing. Let it drip. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. So what are y'all vaping on this week, guys? I know we're in the middle of the cooking part, but what are y'all vaping on? Let me know. I want to hear it. I know Scott is adoring his Juggernaut Mini.
Y'all, we want another
I was going to save that for after we finish.
giveaway.
We want another giveaway. We're getting a Plex tank from Zophie Vapes.
Which Sarah is very excited about because she absolutely adores Zophie.
Even though Sarah's talking about herself in the third person. This is going to get real messy real fast. Let me know if you enjoy our egg wash ASMR. All right, let's start mixing. Just start getting the breading on everything.
The pickles were sticking together. Look in there.
Yeah. We had some fried pickles. It'll be all right.
And fuck it, if they're all gonna stick together anyway.
It looks like I'm making a chicken loaf. Now, unbeknownst to Sarah, when I worked at a grocery store back in the day, I made fried chicken on a daily basis, like it was one of my jobs. So, I knew how to make fried chicken before this. It's been a while though, so.
All right, all of the pickles are in the fryer.
Give me one of the new ones.
Huh?
Give me one of them.
They're still hot.
I don't care. If y'all don't know, I've got like a weird 3rd-degree burned mouth, like permanently, so hot things don't bother me generally.
When did he say use celery salt?
Earlier.
Did he just say that?
No. So hot things really don't bother my mouth. I mean, we could have double washed these actually, now that I think about it, to make it.
Yeah, well, they bother my fingers.
What?
Hot things?
Oh. Well, they're not that hot. But no, I got 3rd-degree burns in my mouth a while back. A soup cup that you can make in the microwave didn't feel hot from the outside, and so I started drinking it, and I got 3rd-degree burns in my mouth. I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, these are a little too crispy, I think. Listen to this.
I want it. Stop hitting it. Put some salt and pepper on them. Give me some ketchup. That sounds good. You dumb. She threw my salt. We just got that salt. And she threw it. Just like put some ketchup on a napkin. I'll eat it.
I'm gonna pull these out sooner.
Okay. Did you put some ketchup on a napkin for me?
Yes, give me a minute.
1, 2, 3. I know this is the boring part, guys, but this is why most
I'm gonna
people.
pull them out way before I think they're done.
This is why people don't usually do live cooking shows, and if they do, they're lying. Just trying to get all the breading relatively consistent over all of them, guys. Let's see here. They use MSG.
What is MSG?
It's something that isn't exactly good or bad for you, really, but people don't like it. If you ever read anything that says this has MSG, usually people won't buy it. So they say, and this does not contain MSG. It's what makes ramen taste so good. Yep. And I believe it too, Aaron Champion. Aaron, you're new here. I don't believe I've met you before.
Hi, Aaron.
Welcome to Reviews Like a Sir. Every week we try to make something and have it on camera. People are scared of MSG, but it ain't bad for you. It really isn't. It's bad in high quantities. So, but I mean, the Chinese live for a long time. Welcome to our vape channel. I know we're cooking right now, but this is what we do on our live stream every week. We make food and we talk about vape shit.
I'm gonna use this to pull the pickles out onto, and then I'm gonna dump them into that.
Okay. Let's see here. Yep, moderation. You're right. 100% correct. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, we're a couple who does vape reviews.
And apparently cooking.
And cooking apparently on Fridays, or it's usually Fridays, but this week we're doing it on Wednesday because it's Halloween. It's kind of like a Halloween special. I didn't put that in the description, but I'm assuming everybody who's regular knows it's for Halloween. So.
Yeah, I was gonna wear my cow onesie today for the thing, but I could not find it. And I found out that I remember last time I wore it, there was a giant hole in the boob. It's like right here. It's horrible.
Okay, we're just about done with all of our ingredients. I've gotten all the chicken battered, and now we're just waiting on the deep fryer. So we'll come back up to face view here in just a sec after I wash my hands off.
They're not cooking.
Did you turn it off?
No.
Press the button.
What button?
The GF, that button. See if it heats up again. You didn't turn the heat off?
Huh?
You sure you didn't turn the heat down?
Now it's boiling again.
Sorry for the water noises, guys. I gotta get this shit off my hands. Oh, and the oil we are using is a combination of olive oil and peanut oil. We ran out of peanut oil. We didn't have enough for this project. We thought we did and we didn't. We didn't realize how deep the deep fryer was. So, Bonza 1.5 coming out soon. Did you hear about it? It's been a while since the V1. I don't know why it's so delayed. Yes, we have heard about it, or at least I have. Sarah absolutely adored the V1. It's her favorite RDA to date.
I don't know, I'm pretty fond of the recurve as well.
She is pretty fond of the recurve.
There it goes, now they're cooking again.
Now we're cooking with peanut oil. For anybody who gets that reference. Paper towel. My hands are wet. I don't want to grab the whole thing. You just threw the oven mitt in the ketchup. That's Sarah for you. Yes, I am quite excited about the Bonza 1.5. I quite like the Bonza, and Sarah loved the Bonza. Hey, there we go, Duck Dynasty. Somebody got the reference. Okay.
I'm seeing a lot of new names.
No, Redneck has been here before.
I haven't seen Redneck before, I guess.
He's gotten on the beginning of a live stream and then left fairly soon. Yeah, these are a little overcooked. There are some of them that are gems, like in the middle.
They're too dark. Here in a minute, I'm gonna pull those and see if they're any better.
I think they taste great. A little over crunchy. It seriously does. The fact that he ended up getting honeycomb airflow on his RDA was such a win. Made it so smooth. Oh, nice. Everyone say hello to Scott. He's one of our only 2 Patreons. He is, when we get larger live streams, he's actually going to be one of our first moderators. So, Scott believes in us beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Like they're like pickled chips, not.
I think that tastes good. So yes, as some of y'all might have just heard, we are actually getting a new tank for the giveaway. So we have a couple of tanks to go over now. And I'm going to do an individual review on the U-Force T2, how it stacks up. Gonna do a review. She's gonna do a review over the Mesh Pro.
And I'm also going to do the Plex.
And she's also gonna do the Plex tank. So we've got 3 tanks to go over, and we will decide from there which one is going to be given away during our 100 subscriber giveaway when we actually hit that.
The Plex is not being given away. I have never vaped on it, but it's not being given away.
Well, there you go.
The queen has spoken.
Happy wife, happy life.
I haven't had a kiss almost all day.
She acts like that's a crime.
It is.
But yeah, let us know, guys. What are y'all vaping on? We enjoy interaction, guys. It is one of our favorite things, is being able to interact with the subscribers.
Looks like a fucking chicken wing. They just now got to the kiss. You think those are done?
A little bit longer.
Like another 30 seconds to a minute longer?
Maybe like 2 minutes tops. Hey.
If you like rebuildables, then get the Freemax Fire Luke. It comes with a rebuildable deck, and it's actually pretty bomb, I'm not gonna lie.
The Mesh Pro is great. Best flavor I've tried out of a tank so far. I'm gonna do a couple things with the U-Force T2 to see how it stacks up. But so far, front running is the Mesh Pro.
I'm pulling one.
Okay. It does chug juice. But no.
Oh yeah, these are so much better, babe.
I think they're underdone.
No, because if I cook them any longer, they start to look like that.
But
Like the pickles are still green.
Aaron, I've been vaping for 6 years. I was around when the first RDA came out.
Excuse me, over there. Oh,
Nice.
don't those look so much better though, y'all?
So yeah,
Like they look like actual fried pickles, not the weird shit that I made before.
okay. So there's the Freemax Mesh Pro, which is the one that started the great coils. Okay, so the Freemax Fire Luke started the game with mesh coils. Let's see. I'm trying to read all these comments.
Okay, give me the pepper, please.
Where is it?
I don't know.
What'd you do with it? Back there. So the Fire Luke started the mesh coil. It didn't start it, but it started on the Freemax side. It started the mesh coil game. Nice. Okay, so you've been vaping slightly less than I have. But, so the Freemax Fire Luke,
Oh, those are perfect.
mesh coils, blah, blah, blah. But it has an RBA section. The Mesh Pro does not have an RBA section, but when you pop that RBA section into the Mesh Pro, oh my gosh, if that was just an RTA, it'd be one of my favorite RTAs of all time. And I love RTAs. So, take that as you will. All right, she's finally done. Chicken time. This is like a whole 2 pounds of chicken, guys. We're gonna bring this over here. We're just gonna dump the chicken.
No, don't dump all of it. It sticks together.
Oh, I already did. I have to pull some of it out. Fingers getting dirty again. No, the Dark Horse is actually the first RDA she ever had. She didn't know it because she didn't realize what kind of a gem she had back in the day. That was the bee's fucking knees. So, go figure. And then she got it and she was like, this is kind of gross, I don't like it. It did not have as great flavor as I remembered, I will say that. Okay, so with the chicken. No, it is actually very, very good. I was very surprised. Usually mesh tanks and tanks in general don't do RBA sections very good. I'm using the Scion 2 tank that came with the Proton kit. I have the Plexus coil and it drinks juice big time. Great flavor though. Yeah, that's the thing about mesh. It drinks juice, really does. But the flavor, it rivals
That's
RDAs.
good.
Okay,
Good.
for the chicken, try to make it one smooth layer in there. Sarah, go read comments because there's a lot popping up.
But what was the last thing you read?
Barry.
Aaron says I usually vape single coil, but I like restricted dual setup sometimes too.
Good point.
I can confirm that the Juggernaut Mini has better flavor than the OBS Nano engine.
Damn.
From Scott.
Shots fired.
All right, guys, I'm gonna be down in my little corner where I typically am during live streams.
No, I feel that. I really do. I still vape 6 milligram because it's just my speed. But I feel you. I could definitely go down to a 3. Actually, I vape 3 most of the time now. because I got some free juices, so.
Look at this beautiful pickle chip though. I'm waiting for the TFV to arrive. Wanted the build deck.
No, the TFV8 build deck was kind of revolutionary back in the day. Now nobody cares anymore because it's not.
Didn't you use the TFV build deck when we got together?
Yep.
2 years ago, that is all he fucking used for the longest time. He is getting so big, it breaks my heart a little bit.
Okay then. I definitely want to pick one of those up now. Here's the thing, I've wanted a Juggernaut since I saw it, and I never had the money. The Juggernaut Mini is cheaper. I'm gonna pick one up.
Take that. I don't like that push up.
I'm gonna figure out how to pick one up. Even if I have to pay Scott to send me his for a week.
I want to show y'all how big our baby has gotten. Hi, Peter Paw. I know, honey. Say hi, honey. Say hello. You okay, say hi? Okay, you can get down.
That's Wade Wilson.
Will you give me my ketchup?
Yeah. Barry, why don't you have a rebuildable? You seem like the most technical guy here.
He hasn't been baking very long.
But yeah, if you're new here, which is Aaron at this point. Yeah, something like that. If you're new here, which is basically just Aaron right now, we are weird. We don't do things like normal reviewers. We like to talk to our
We fuck with
subscribers.
shit.
We make food. We aren't normal. And that's okay, because we have an audience that loves us for that.
Would you rather have a reviewer who is actually going to want to talk to you?
Or one that sounds like a robot when talking.
Or would you rather have a reviewer that has very little contact with the fans?
Why'd you just elbow me in the asshole? Oh, and we cuss like a sailor. That's a thing.
Okay, this is definitely not your asshole.
You hit me in the butt cheek, babe.
Oh.
These pickles are bomb as fuck.
Come on.
Babe, you have to go look at the chicken. You'll be thoroughly impressed. Alright, so, what are we vaping on right now? Drag 2? Oh, comments. It's gonna be good, guys.
It doesn't look like Chick-Fil-A chicken.
Yes, it does. Well, because they put more seasoning in it, babe. They actually put seasoning in
No,
the
theirs
breading.
is like thin. That's puffy.
Drag 2, Profile RDA, and I can't remember what the tip on this is from. I think it's actually from the Triple V2. No. Yes, Triple V2. Oh, and Barry, that kit you were talking about, I finally saw it, the Eco Hot Kit.
Yes, our Kenny has it. Our Kenny.
Kenny picked it up. I promised you I believed you, but I didn't believe you at the same time. So, we've seen it. Tank looks nice. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty good.
I did a good job on these fried
For a
pickles
first time.
though, huh?
Except the drip tip doesn't match the mod and it bugs the living shit out of me.
Do you like them?
Mm-hmm.
These are way better than those, aren't they?
No, actually I like those more. I like the crunch more. Yep, I've seen it. You weren't lying. I didn't think you were lying, but I wasn't sure what you were talking about. Because I'd never seen it before. But yeah, juice I'm vaping on is called Lady Liberty. It is a wild berry Skittles, and it's delicious. I'm trying some new wicking methods and some new coiling methods for the profile. It really is. It's quite intuitive, and it's nothing too fancy that you can't figure it out as a first kit. But, okay.
Okay, just so y'all know, y'all are a whole 30 seconds behind us. If you haven't counted, you're a whole 30 seconds behind us.
But yeah, I had some issues with the profile, and I said something to Mr. Just Right, and he decided never to respond. But basically, if you don't know, profile is meant for mesh strips. Right?
What?
I'm sure he needs to find coils for it. But I messaged him, and it's the clamp system in there is meant for mesh strips, but the guiding rails for the actual clamp aren't long enough. So when you try to put wire in there, it doesn't want to screw down because the clamp itself gets off kilter and it gets stuck. Try to tell him, just to be nice. Never messaged me again after having talked with me for a little while before that. So I've been trying some different methods, usually with flat wire, to get a coil to stay in this without pulling out. Is it clock style coils? Did you just look that up, Barry?
Y'all, I found a pickle nugget.
You're a pickle nugget.
You have a pickle nugget?
I don't want to know how you know I have a pickle nugget. You try to grab my pickle nugget.
Yeah.
It does.
I love that you referred to your penis as the pickle nugget.
Eh. You live with it. Put that in there. Okay, let's check on the chicken. It's getting nice and golden brown. I'm just not sure if they're cooked all the way through.
I leave them in there for a couple more minutes.
But they're looking good. True. Okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Is it because maybe it's not 100% peanut oil?
Possibly. But they're still gonna taste just fine. I'm really excited about them, guys. If you've ever heard of Texas or lived in Texas, you probably heard that we like our fried. You probably heard that we like our fried chicken and barbecue. So let that sink in.
Can you open the fridge?
It was bread in it. We're like, no Sunny D left.
That's fine. I'll just drink the rest of it. Wait, is there water in there?
A little bit.
I'd rather have water.
Can I drink this?
As long as I can have a drink of it.
We share everything, guys. We're pathetic. We had 7 viewers at one point.
We drank a whole gallon
Of
of
Sunny
Sunny
D.
D in like 3 days.
We're kind of bad. All right, find yourself a cup. It's gonna be kind of hard. I'm putting the water over there because there's no place to set it over here. Just go over there. No, I did not just dismiss her. She's my fiance, and she knows that this is how I bullshit. We got, what, 5 new reviews coming up soon? We got 5 more recorded. We've got at least 2 or 3 more in the chamber that we have already recorded. So, yeah, we've got plenty of reviews coming up. And now that I work at Freedom, Kenny's just gonna keep bringing me more stuff. He gets new stuff like almost every week. So, fun. I really want to do the Lux kit, but he hasn't brought that yet, and I didn't want to use the tank, so I didn't pre-record that one, bulk record it, when I really should have, because I really like the look of the Lux kit. It looks fucking bomb. Okay, I'm going to bite the bullet, take one of these out, and cut it open.
Let's see if it's done.
Yep. I need a niff. I need a kniff.
Just use a fork.
I don't have a fork. Here's a kniff. Gross kniff. Hot. Oh yeah, those are done.
Okay. Are they good?
More seasoning next time. But yeah, they're good.
Okay.
All right, guys. Short little live stream.
We don't have to be done.
We don't, but I don't have to have them sit through this the whole time.
We're just sitting here talking.
She's bored.
Peekaboo.
Definitely more seasoning next time, though.
Put some more on there now.
It's not going to work. They're all stuck together. No, I mean, she doesn't want to get off, so we might not be getting off, Barry.
I'm having a nice time.
She is, so I'll humor her. I feel like sprinkling some Lowry's on this would be good. I might do that on mine. But yeah, if you were ever wondering, 2 whole chicken breasts for fried chicken is going to be plenty. Damn it. The batter's coming off on my fingers, just like with the pickles.
You shouldn't have made them like that. We should have done just a little bit at a time.
Yeah, well, would have been annoying. That'll work. It'll still be fine.
Just gonna go check for Vape now.
What time is it there, Barry? I'm kind of sad Pat didn't make it in.
Pat hasn't made it into the last several. Like, he's watched our actual reviews, but I haven't seen her in a live stream in a minute.
There's Scott. Shoot me an email later, please. Talk to you about a couple of things. Okay, will do. We're trying to figure out, and by the way, Scott, if you're going to talk to us about anything Patreon, we're trying to figure out how it works. We weren't sure about the intricacies when we got in, and now we're just trying to figure it out as we go along. So I promise, anything that you are supposed to get for your level of Patreon, we will definitely send you away. We're just trying to figure it out.
Anything else, yeah, we'll go ahead and email you. Or if you would like, you can directly just go ahead and send them to us, or send them through.
Okay, nothing about Patreon. Do you have reviews I can start pulled up?
No, I can log in real quick though.
Sarah's gonna log in and actually email you if you want, Scott.
I'll just go ahead and email you now while I'm thinking about it, because otherwise I'll forget and I'll feel really bad.
His email should be in there. Ooh, that one was the spicy one. A little bit much pepper on there. So, I have a question. Where do y'all want to see the channel go? I'm quite curious. 2 of y'all
What's
who are
the phone number attached to it?
should be yours, maybe. But 2 of y'all, babe, it's just reviewslikeasir@gmail.com. You said to spell it right. 2 of y'all that are in here right now are extreme supporters. One of y'all is a very extreme supporter. Thank you, Scott. So
What's the password?
the normal one.
With a capital C?
Yep. So I want to ask, where do y'all want to see the channel go? We know where we want to see it go, but we want to ask where y'all want to see it go. I'm sorry, Barry. We're always disappointed too, I promise. Security alert. from Google.
Lexi Vuku. Oh, for the drag giveaway. Okay.
What did you think it was? Scott should just be under Scott.
No, it's under that way.
We know that a lot of y'all enjoy the live streams. We know that a lot of y'all support our reviews, but what do y'all possibly want to see on the channel? We're trying to keep it different. We don't like being normal. At least I don't like being normal. I've never been normal my entire life. I do not like being normal in the slightest. So, I got a weird thing in my mouth. Hold on.
All right, Scott, I have emailed you, sweetie.
I don't know if you heard that. Sarah said she emailed just got. I'm getting full from those pickle chips.
I know. We're gonna have leftover chicken for days.
We're trying to remain different. We don't want to be your typical reviewers. Yes, some reviewers inspired us, but we don't want to be. We don't want to
Wait,
be normal.
what did you say yep to?
I think he said yep to Barry.
What did Barry say?
Be different. Like, eat ketchup on camera for all they care. Be weird. I'm gonna tilt this down just a little bit. There we go. That looks good. Now you can see Sarah. Get back in the camera. Get back in the camera. You are part of this channel. This is the only thing you said you do. She's doing a review soon, guys.
No.
Friday.
Huh? Oh yeah.
She's doing a review soon. She found something that she kind of likes. Can you not blow vape directly into the camera?
No. I love that even when I'm a twit, he gives me loving head pats and lets me know that I am the greatest thing on the face of the planet.
Kind of. Let's see here. What did Barry say? I mean, occasionally we will yell.
Bitch, I am loud.
You already know that, Barry. Occasionally
I'm loud.
we will
Okay,
yell.
the thing is I'm loud for most Americans, if that tells you how loud I am. Like, there's a reason that I don't talk a whole lot in, like, live streams and reviews is because I get so loud. Okay.
Okay. And she doesn't want to, but I'm probably going to end the live stream pretty soon. Probably around the hour mark. Because we need to finish making food, and I'm full but hungry. I'm anticipating this chicken a lot. So. Oh, just to show you all the finished product. Well, maybe. There we go. But not in your face, shouty loud. We try not to be. I get passionate about certain things. Like,
yeah, I do too.
if something's stupid and I can't figure out why somebody did it, I'll call them out. It's my thing. I try to remain unbiased. Although a lot of my ratings get relatively in the same area, because that's the thing, is even cheap products can be good products. So I want to point that out to people. Yes, there are issues with things, like my issues with the Drag 2, if you've seen my drag review. I had issues and it frustrated me, and I got in y'all's face about it, but that doesn't make it bad kit, and I couldn't give it a bad review or bad rating just because it's gonna be my daily driver for a while. I love the look of it, I love the feel of it, it functions great, but there are issues. Do those issues make it not a good thing to vape on, and I'm gonna say it's a piece of shit? No. But I'm gonna get up in Vupu's face if I can about it, because they need to know. They need to know about these issues. So. Yes,
For
you're right.
real.
Like, I can't watch a Rip Trippers video turned up all the way. I just can't.
He can't listen to Rip Tripper reviews around me because it makes me like panic.
I do enjoy his reviews occasionally. It's a breath of fresh air because I remember when Rip was like one of the first reviewers out there. He helped the vaping industry explode. But he's annoying as fuck now. Pardon my French. That's not French. He's annoying as fuck. So. My roommate's watching something fairly loudly.
Got it.
What?
Yeah, no, we're not that kind of loud. I'm just excitable loud. Like, I get too excited and I get loud. But I'm not just naturally extremely loud.
Been fun. But yeah, guys, we're probably going to end this around the hour mark, so here in about 8 minutes. So, I hope anybody new sticks around. We do love our subscriber base. We talk to them constantly. We try to interact as much as possible. It really does. We're trying to go to different avenues to try to get people in, but every time I get a lot of likes on something on Instagram, nobody heads this way. I don't know why, it just doesn't happen. He's never heard you too loud. And we know you do, Scott.
We love you
we
too.
We appreciate it a lot. We don't know what we did. I don't know if it's because you won and you were like, I like those guys. But we love you, Scott. We appreciate all the support that you've given.
No, to Caleb's surprise, as far as loudness goes, because, like, I am pretty loud. Like, I don't go to Twitter more. We have a Twitter, I just...
Nobody's ever liked anything on it.
Nobody's ever subscribed or followed our Twitter account, so, like, we don't post anything because there's no point.
Like, we get more likes and stuff on even Facebook and Instagram than we do on Twitter. So...
No, what I was saying is,
You forgot.
Oh, I used to get in trouble at work because customers couldn't hear me when I was talking because I was so quiet. So it's part of the reason I'm a little bit louder now is because I was so quiet.
These aren't done yet, but the GFCI breaker broke. The breaker broke. Yeah, Barry's not wrong. Like, it's hard because people will subscribe and then never do anything. We actually have a larger ratio of views to subscribers than most people do.
The Cascade review actually has almost 3,000 views.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I guess nobody just ever did it. So, but no. The, what was it?
Away, 'cause that's gross.
I know.
Because a lot of the thing is there's all these really big reviewers, and a lot of people don't want to try somebody new. Like, aside from us, how many smaller YouTube channels are you actually subscribed to, and do you actually follow?
Good point.
Like, nobody wants to find a smaller YouTube channel who's going to be more honest because they're like, oh, well, these guys are bigger.
Hold the fort and I get used.
Exactly. And that's the thing, like, specifically with the drag too, like, we're really lucky that we were the first 250 people to get it because for a while we're going to be some of the only people who have done reviews on the drag 2 and the drag mini. But what sucks there is the fact that reviewers like Jay Hayes, Rip Trippers, Twisted 420, people like that, Zophie. They're all gonna get the pre-release stuff because they're bigger and they know what they're talking about. Even though some of them, I think Zophie knows about just as much as for me specifically. So I don't know, it's irritating.
There's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
We're not in this to get famous. We're in this to help. That is something that I've been adamant about since the beginning.
I just want to have a good time.
I've been vaping for longer than most other people in the world. And if I can impart some knowledge upon newbie vapors, which is what a lot of the Cascade 1+ kit did, then I'm going to. I would prefer that than to just not say anything. The reason I got the job at the vape shop is because I was helping people. I had hiccups. I was helping people. I really was. I was giving good suggestions. I was giving good advice. I was helping people when their device wasn't running correctly. And the manager over there saw that. I'm friends with him, but he saw that. That's why I'm getting the job over everybody else.
That's part of the reason why now I'm pushing so hard to be more helpful at the vape shop, even though I don't work there. So that way, if Caleb ever gets promoted,
Or if I go to full time or something.
we're Scott's only Patreon. We're the only people who Scott Patreon to.
Love you, Scott.
But no, like part of the reason I am trying to be so much more helpful is because I want to work there. I love the people. Okay, for the most part, I love the people who come in there. So if Caleb ever gets put on his full time, and they need someone to cover the beginnings of shifts, basically what he's doing now, I'm trying to like make myself look good so that way Kenny will hire me.
So yeah, go check your phone. See if Scott ever emailed you back.
Wouldn't it pop up on your screen?
Not if I'm not logged in as reviews like a Sarah on my Gmail.
You are though.
Am I?
Yeah. Cause you got a security alert when I logged in.
True. These look good.
Yeah, those are fine.
Scott, I know we haven't used the money for anything yet, but you have been so helpful in so many other ways. You have been an extreme confidence booster. When we first got you as a Patreon, we were ecstatic. Like the very next video, we said something about you.
I cried a little.
She did. She also probably peed herself a little bit, but that's just her.
Let's not talk about that. That made me so sad. Okay, I have to ask y'all, have y'all ever coughed so hard that you peed yourself? Like, this is a genuine, real question. Have you ever coughed so hard that you peed yourself? It almost flipped into the floor.
Nobody's answering, babe. You might be in a minority.
No, like, they're just not seeing it. I really hope it's not just me, because that's kind of embarrassing if it
I mean,
is.
I haven't.
Okay, I don't mean
Very.
just, like, peed a little bit. I mean, like...
Flat out pissed herself.
Yeah, like, actually peed myself. It does make me feel better that somebody else has done it, though. It's a girl thing. It seriously might be.
We have better bladder control as guys, and that's not sexist. It's just science.
Like, that was, like, the worst feeling in the whole world. It's like, I could not stop coughing long enough to, like, go to the bathroom and go pee. It was really bad.
All right, guys. We're just at an hour, so we're going to go ahead and get the fuck about. Yeah.
Okay, good. Like, okay, I'm not completely crazy now. I feel a little bit better about myself.
We're gonna get the fuck about. We will see you guys next
I
time.
love that that's the last thing we talk about.
Yeah, that's how things go. We're gonna see you guys next time on reviews. Like a sir. Thank you for joining our live stream. Please be sure to check out our giveaway and our most recent video. Nobody has watched it but Barry and I think Scott yet. So we're hoping that it gets some traction. I absolutely love the Minikin V2. So we will see you guys next time on Reviews Like a Sir. Thank you for watching. Bye.